is, and they're doing a really good job in there of just quelling the sense of panic, right? I mean, you've got people got millions and millions of questions that they have that can't be really answered yet today.
We won't be allowed in for a few weeks, and this afternoon we'll be allowed 5 minutes escorted to gather some of our personal items.
Where will you go for the next couple of weeks?
That's still in determination. They've set us up with hotel, food. They gave us other vouchers, so I have a few days to figure it out. And unfortunately, there's a few other people that aren't as fortunate as I am.
We get our 5 minutes to do whatever we need to do, but it's not a whole lot of time to try and grab much.
Do you have somewhere to go for the next little while? I mean, what do you do?
I'm staying at a friend's place right now, but I know there's been a lot of help with hotels and
what have they told you about the damage at all, sir? Is it going to be a few weeks before you're...
I'm actually in one of the buildings that's not allowed to be searched today, so Monday or Tuesday is what we've been told, but that's only to be announced, I suppose.
So you were in one of the ones that was on fire on the 4th floor?
I was on the 2nd floor, but there's so much water and stuff like that the whole main floor was flooded.
So we heard.
How much of an impact will this have for you?
Well, it was my life, so I mean, everything I owned was in there, so and it's just a big deal.
You have a little girl here. Is it pretty tough? It's tough anyway, but to have a little kid as well.
Well, thankfully we got the support in town. You know, there's a lot of people that don't have a place to go, so it is tough. But I do have family in town, so that helps.
So you were able to sleep somewhere last night?
Yes.
We just went over what the extent of the damages and the non-extent of the damages. Some of the tactics that our firefighters used yesterday were very effective in keeping smoke and water out of the two further areas from the center core of the building, and it's beyond the firewall, so there's really no damage to those units at all. The center core, we have some fire and water and smoke damage, and that area we're not allowing people in, but we will allow people to get some belongings in the other areas. So we just went through and told them what to expect when they get there, and what will happen in the future with them. So,
how long will they be out of their homes for?
Well, you know, I can't answer that. It will be some time, because although the units are unaffected, there is no power to those units, and obviously no fire suppression or fire prevention equipment is all not functional right now. So until that's working, nobody can live there, and that's something that only the landlord can ask or the owner can answer, because they have to be assessed by electricians. Things have to be disconnected and reconnected, and that's probably going to take weeks to months to have that done.
There was talk from some residents that the fire alarm went off there pretty frequently. Can you speak to that at all? Or?
You know, I can't. That's part of our investigation. I can't think of that place being a problem with the fire alarm system. We like it when the fire alarm system goes because it detects a problem. So if it's a malfunction with the system, we have them fix it. If it's set off by cooking or something, that's a good thing, because it tells us that everything's working properly.